and hit. Just moments. Hey, what's going on? So it's some breaking news that came out that at first it was unreported. So it seems that Moneybag Yo was actually shot at and hit just moments after the whole Dolph situation, but it was unreported because they didn't want to give that bad attention to CMG. So the thing is that I think they were saying it on Fox 13 or something back then. Somebody went on a little on the scene of the shots fired, but it came through on the live police scanner in Memphis. And the live police scanner doesn't lie because how it works is that when they get a call in for anything, or when the 12 dispatch back and forth to each other, they use the live scanner, and you can hear on the live scanner what they say in the chatter. Like they might say, shots fired here. They might say, send help to this place. They might say all sorts of stuff. But what basically happens is that when they do that, you can hear them. And this guy heard that they said that there was another rapper that got hit and shot, and his name is Moneybag Yo. And then they said that it wasn't confirmed at the time as far as an official report that they could release, but they gave a name of the scene or the area was at. And after that, it was unreported into the news. So that's something very interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And then on that topic, it just kind of is interesting, you know, that allegedly happened. And then the fact that I heard that ESTG and his peoples were stopped, and they got a whole Fed case on him now because they had some things in the car. And when they had things in the car, it was a lot of them. So they took him in, and this is your official start of the CMG RICO case. So it starts off with ESTG getting caught for doing running things, you know, in the car, him and his people. And it might have been Kevin Money with him too. And so him and Kevin Money were running packs and whatnot for CMG, and you know what CMG stands for, so that tells you what they were running. And due to the fact that ESTG is signed to CMG Yo Gotti, that goes ahead and ties them in to start a RICO case, because here you go with the federal charge of what they got pulled over with. And then what that's going to happen is they're going to look into where his money is coming from. What else is he tied into? Any organizations? Because when he got caught with all that stuff that he had, it can't be for personal. So they're trying to figure out now who ESTG signed to, which we know is CMG, who's giving him the paychecks, which is Yo Gotti, and all the other people that they're doing. And they're going to look and see if there's any kind of relation or any kind of conspiracy with the crimes of the Makitas, with Straight Drop, the people that ran out the bag, 901 Trigger Tray, Raven, if ESTG ever got managed by Raven when he was underground. So they're going to find all that stuff out. And that's damaging information for the whole Straight Drop and CMG case. So ESTG and the people slipped up and got caught up, and they were up in Kentucky is their area, so they must have been up on the highways up there. And when they're on the highways, you know, they end up looking too suspicious, or somebody had to have told or something like that. So it's just a whole lot of crazy stuff going on, and this is all allegedly, but I heard it being reported first. You guys can go ahead and look up the videos that people are saying about ESTG and this whole situation. But basically, though, it all kind of is wild, and it kind of ties together. So you can't rule it out, and no disrespect to anybody, but I'm not trying to forcibly tie them in. But it's just like thing after thing happens, and these people are all connected. So it's not just a coincidence to me, you know. It's got to be some sort of, that's the bottom line, what's going on behind scenes, what's going on behind the closed doors, is they got this whole operation. And this operation is about to get pretty much figured out. So when they figure it out, it's going to come soon now, because it's getting closer and closer because of that ESTG situation. So they're going to probably start rounding people up. That's a big update, because not a lot of people that had Yo Gotti baby mama OnlyFans to figure out this information. And so once that video leaked that they was riding around in the white Benz, that's when we got it. We instantly got that footage and posted it for y'all. So this the footage of all of them. It was people 3 deep riding around in that white Benz, the same exact Benz, same type and everything that was at Makita's Cookies. And they had dipped out and had a fight right after that. And that's how they got that dent on the side that you see in the picture from when they at Makita's. It was they had a fight. That's when Newski was like, "No, I'm not doing it," and they had a struggle, and he pushed up. I think it was a straight drop. He had punched straight drop and pushed him up against the car and threw him, and it dented like that back little wheel area, and that's how that dent came up in the photos, and that's how they found the car, was because of that dent. And so this is right before they had that argument. And so it was breaking news that Newski got popped because of an argument that he was getting robbed.
Recognize this work? It's yours in Asana. You tell Asana.
And shot for. So that's why it was that argument stemmed from when Straight Drop and them tried to recruit him, but he said no, and so they tried to fight him because he already knew too much. And so, but he knocked out Straight Drop and made that dent happen in the car. And now Straight Drop trying to get retaliation for that because Straight Drop about to leave town. So they about to Straight Drop getting his case, possibly move to Kentucky to have ESTG lawyer represent him, because they made a petition saying that no lawyer will take them if they keep the case in Memphis because they're worried about their safety. So the petition is about to be signed saying that they can move the case to Kentucky and have ESTG's lawyer represent Straight Drop. And because Straight Drop is moving out of town, he feels that he can make a move in the streets real quick with the phone call, because he's about to leave in a couple days to go to Kentucky when they transfer him. And he gets one last chance to make something happen in the streets with a phone call, and nobody's going to be able to touch him in the cell because he's still in the red jumpsuit until he gets transferred to Kentucky. And when they transfer him to Kentucky, that's when ESTG lawyer going to try to represent him and get the charges dropped down to a lower level, just like last time with the CMG lawyer, Pierre. And so if he can get it dropped down lower, then Straight Drop going to be in general population in Kentucky, which is going to be filled with CMG people, which then they're going to welcome him at home as a hero. And what's going to happen is that it's like he's going to go, he's in like the wrong type of jail right now. He's in the PRE jail, or he's in not a PR. He's in the jail where it's most of the people that is not with CMG. They're not PRE either. They're just not with CMG. They don't like him, you know? And so that's why he got beat up. But when he gets transferred to Kentucky, that's a CMG prison. And that CMG prison is going to treat him good there because they all CMG people. I think Gotti donates to it. And so what's going to happen is that he's going to be able to have it easier over there, plus try to have a chance to actually get a lawyer to represent him that's on their side, because he's an attorney for the ESTG who on CMG Gotti's label.